Like this, like this.
That's how you're gonna be talking.
Yeah, that's how I talk, so that's what I wanted to check on.
All right, just making sure.
Welcome back to another episode of Checking Out Some Cars. Today is a very special episode. We're reviewing some Hyundai Genesis.
Hell yeah.
This is Brent. He's a videographer for Fitment Industries, and he also has a Jenny.
Yes, sir.
I love you, Jenny.
Thanks.
Have you seen Forrest Gump?
Yes.
Oh, good. Yeah, I haven't watched that in a while. But life's like chocolate, so eat it. Anyways, normally Giles is here reviewing some cars, but we're getting some new people in here. We want to see their opinions, and he's a Genesis owner, so it made sense. But before we start this, Brent, do your best impression of dial-up internet.
Bro, I don't know if I can do this. You know what? I edited you and Giles making this noise.
I know.
Like,
so now you're the best experience.
All right. You just throw something?
That was terrible.
Yeah,
okay, so
okay.
let's hop right into this. Wheels, tires, suspension at fitministries.com. If you haven't added your car to the gallery, go do it. It takes a couple seconds. And you can help other enthusiasts find their fitment, maybe get featured on our YouTube, the TikTok, the IGs, the Facebooks, the Snapchats, whatever social media they make. You'll get featured on it. Anyways, we got the first car of the day. So we have a 2010 Hyundai Genesis Coupe 2.0T, not the 6-cylinder, on some SSR MS1s. Front 19 by 10.5 plus 22. In the rear, we have 19 by 11.5 plus 10. Hot damn. And then we have some Aptani RA301s, front 215, 35 in the rear, 245, 35. Airlift performance, air suspension, and this is Baked Dream. Whoa, that interior's dope.
I actually really like that steering wheel.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick.
I'm honestly not like the biggest quick release guy, but this looks really cool. And then I love the gauge setup too. I love when people do their interiors, not just the exteriors.
Yeah, it
looks good.
It's pretty clean. I like it.
So this is definitely more of a stance setup, obviously. I am a sucker for SSRs.
I like those taillights a lot.
So we have no rubbing or scrubbing. The fenders are pulled and no front wheel spacers, but in the rear, caught them doing the dirty. We have 8mm rear spacers, and then natural camber in the rear, maxed out camber plates and camber bolts in the front to fit those 19 by 10.5s.
Solid.
These SSR wheels go hard. I think they look so good on here.
I really enjoy SSR.
This rolling shot goes hard. I like when a car is aired up and looks good, and when it's aired out and looks good.
Yeah, that's definitely important. It doesn't look like a monster truck when he's all the way up, which is nice.
Is that a carbon trunk?
Looks like it, or some sort of...
No, it's carbon. It's carbon.
Yeah, that's nice.
Dang,
it's tasteful.
Okay. I really like this. This is sick.
Yeah, me too. I like the gray on the Genesis.
Yeah.
I think they pulled off.
Looks clean, like the interior, all of it. All right, you ready to rate this thing or what?
Yeah, sure. Let's do
Okay,
it.
3, 2, 1, 9.5.
7.5.
Jesus, we are on two different playing fields
I'm
here.
a BK2 kind of guy, but that does look nice.
Oh, okay,
I do
but
like
it's a
it.
BK1. So you got to rate it on the BK1 scale.
The BK1 scale?
Burger King 1 scale. It's too late. You can't go back. We're going to car number 2.
I'm keeping the 7.5.
You gotta. So next up, we have a 2013 2.0T on some Cosmos Racing XC206Rs.
Solid.
In the front, 18 by 9.5 plus 10. In the rear, 18 by 11 plus 8. And then Firestone Firehawk Indy 500s, front 215/40, and then rear 255/40. So
that's an aggressive setup.
Yeah, a bit of a stretch on the front there. And yeah, these guys are running like low offset wheels.
Yeah, for real.
Definitely more of a stance setup again. How do you feel like about the lip kit and stuff that's going on with this one?
I dig it. I think it's really aggressive looking, but still kind of looks a little bit track oriented. Yeah, I dig it. I think it suits the body lines pretty nice.
Yeah, I think that it looks aggressive. I'm not a huge fan of the hella horns on it. I think I'm over hella horns. I've seen it a lot, and now I mean the twin turbos. That's why I meant to say.
I think everybody thought they were twin turbos when they were first getting into the car scene.
Smokey_BK2, Burger King 2, from the owner. Fronts are rolled, rears are pulled, liners are cut. We have Godspeed Mono SS coils, raking forward at the moment, slammed. Can drop more in the rear. Well then do it, don't talk about it, be about it. Full bolt on, stage 2, red vacuum sealed, Motegi lugs, and a bunch of other goodies. No rubbing or scrubbing, and no wheel spacers.
Sick. Let's run through the photos one more time.
Yeah.
And take a better look at this thing.
Definitely. We got some drift stitches in the front here.
Okay.
Let me see the rear. Is that a diffuser?
Yeah.
And then he has like, this is kind of interesting. It's almost like piling up, in my opinion, for the rear because we have a vortex generator, and then we have this rear.
It is a lot.
Windshield scoop, and then you have the truck.
He has a lot of
not truck. Not
truck
trucks.
in the back.
No trucks.
He has a lot of like additional aero pieces and stuff.
Yeah.
And it kind of is a lot, but honestly, I think he pulls it off pretty well.
Dang, okay. See, I'm on the other side of the fence, and I love aero, but I feel like once you start stacking them up like that, it gets to be, and it gets to be a little too much. I do like the ground effects,
That is a lot
though.
of pull in that rear fender. That's impressive for sure.
Dang. All right, cool. Let's rate this one. 3, 2, 1, 7.5.
8.2.
You can't. Okay.
I'm doing a 0.2.
Don't do that.
I'm breaking
All right,
the rules.
moving forward, we got yelled at. I used to do the same thing. You gotta either pick a solid number, or if you're really on the fence, you can do a 0.5. That's okay.
4Y.
But no 0.2s, because it's unprofessional.
Okay.
It's childish. Grow up. Whoa! Jesus! Quit drinking that fermented ginger. All right. 2010.
Dakota hates this.
I do. It's the worst. You know the stuff that comes with sushi, the ginger? That's what that is in liquid form. And he just drinks it.
Ginger is delicious.
Drop in the comments if you think that's okay, because it's not. 2010 Hyundai Genesis, another 2.0T. GMRs in the front, 19 by 12, negative 25. In the rear, 19 by 14, negative 25.
Excuse me, what?
On some Nitto NT 555s, 295/30 all around on airlift performance air suspension, and then we have some fender flares in there. So let's see, no rubbing or scrubbing, obviously has over fenders and no spacers. This thing,
Pretty sick. I dig it.
It looks like it's inspired by bumblebees. The front looks like honeycomb.
No, you just
It
ruined it
is.
for me.
Look it's literally honeycomb on there and there.
I still dig it.
It's a bee.
So I've been going
Do you not
through
like
this.
bees?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I love these. Anyways, big B guy.
Big bee guy.
No, I've been liking yellow cars a lot recently, and I honestly haven't seen too many yellow Genesis Coupes.
True.
Not really a fan of the black headlights, but
Oh my God.
it does fit pretty well.
I just realized too, his
BK1.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like the carbon duckbill on the rear. That's sick. Those headlights
They're
are
very black.
Is
Oh,
that
I
something with
see.
the bumper?
Yeah, so he
Like
painted.
almost extends them.
Yeah, he painted the just below the. I
Dude.
can't talk. He painted just below the headlight
Very
black,
good.
so made the headlight look more big and angular.
Painted, so more big.
More big.
Why does that look like a 370Z front bumper? Like
It looks
with
a lot like
that angle right there, and then a rounded nose.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I dislike it. I think I like the over fenders. I think they look good here. The fitment's spot on. Wheels look really dope. Those are sick.
I think from the front, what he did with the wide body and the headlights
Yeah.
makes it look super unique. And honestly, from first glance, I don't think you can really. It's not like you know what that car is right away. Like, oh, that's a Genesis. Like,
Yeah.
It's definitely super unique. I like it.
In
I dig
my
it.
opinion, the hood doesn't seem to line up the best with the front bumper. I see a
That's
little
true.
bit of panel gap there, which is throwing me off. Plus the middle of the hood, I'm not sure what's going on.
Did he say anything about the bumper and the details?
No.
Because it honestly does look like a Z bumper.
Yeah, it's interesting. It might be custom fitted. And it's not that I necessarily dislike the front bumper on there. It's just like the hood and the front bumper don't jive. So the hood's a little bit aggressive for me too with the rest of the build. I think just a clean stock yellow hood on there would have been plenty.
All right.
But overall, it's sick to see one that's like completely different, way out there.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Super cool. Super aggressive setup too.
Yeah, yeah.
Big stance guy.
Okay, let's rate it. Bumblebee on 3.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, 8.
8.
Hey, nice.
We
We agreed on that
Nice.
one. So now we have a 2011 Genesis, another 2.0T. I guess that's just the name of the game today. On some Inovia Elders, 19 by 11
Let's
plus
go.
7. Square setup. Delente D7 Thunder! 235
God.
35s on airlift performance air suspension. This is BK 1.0. Okay, is that a Genesis thing? You just got to put which Burger King you go to
I don't know.
in your handle?
I don't do it.
All right, Godspeed.
seen it a lot.
Rear camber arms, -3 in the front, -6 in the rear. Front wheel spacers, we have a 1/2 inch, and that's it. Stances, poke, it says.
Boop.
These are some aggressive elders. I think they look sick on here.
They look really good.
And this is a little pinky.
It is pinky.
And stinky.
So when I got wheels for my Genesis, I was gonna I wanted 19-inch Titans, which we are offering now in 2022. But I was upset because I thought the elders only came in 18s and not 19s as well. I would have gotten the elders and 19s had I known.
Bro,
I just
you
didn't do
work
my
here.
research. I know.
What do we?
Yeah, I don't know. But this looks very nice.
It looks
I dig
really
it a
good.
ton.
The elders, honestly, they kill it on here. Not to like toot our own horn, but they look really good on this platform. And then it looks like this is an aftermarket lip, some aftermarket side skirts. This is just a nice, clean, subtle build.
I dig it.
Pink, not something I would personally run, but I appreciate seeing it. Something different.
Definitely loud.
And it stands out. Anything else you see? It looks like we got some aftermarket badges on there. I don't know if it's a different grill at all or if that's a stock grill.
I think that's a stock grill.
And these are aftermarket headlights, I assume?
Yeah.
So just some clean touches to it, not too shabby. I think the first Genesis we reviewed was my personal favorite of today, but I'm ready to rate this one.
Really? Already? Dang. All right, I'm ready to rate it too.
Okay, 3, 2, 1,
9.
8. Whoa, that was your favorite car of the day.
It was my favorite car of the day.
Damn. All right,
Mainly
cool.
because I've talked to this guy on Instagram. It's pretty cool.
Oh, they're Jenny buddies. Well, thanks for hanging out. Hope you guys liked the Genesis Coupe episode. Brent, thanks for coming on and talking about Genesis with me. Genni. Wheels, tires, suspension, fitmentindustries.com, and add your car to the gallery so we can do more of these. Do you want to do your best impression of a VCR rewinding?
Nah.
Do it.
Nah.
Do it. You'll get roasted on the internet if you don't do it. VCR rewinding. VCR rewinding.
The last time I listened to a VCR, I was like 8.
I know. That's why I want to see how much you remember. Fuck are you rewinding? That's not what. That's not what